We are Heather and Paul Christie.
And for over 12 years, we've worked with executives and entrepreneurs to accelerate change in every aspect of their business.
Because we are in the fastest paced business environment that anyone has ever seen before.
So join us for the Evolve to Win show.
You know, when I was a practicing attorney, I remember looking for a mentor. I was seeking a powerful female mentor who could kind of show me the ropes, teach me how to bring in business, and teach me how to grow my career, become an equity partner, and take over the world. And I could not find one. And I was under the false impression that it was the role of my law firm to develop me, and never understood that it was up to me to develop me. And can you imagine how many years I wasted waiting for someone else to develop me? When I think about it now, I think, well, how did I not figure that out? But it's because we're not exposed to this so much in our traditional schooling. You know, personal and professional growth is something you take on outside of schooling. It's something you have to go seek, you have to find it, and you have to pull it into your life. And I was very fortunate. Back in 2001, I met a man on an airplane who handed me a book when he finished it and said, here, this is going to change your life. You need to read this. And I thought that was very strange. That had never happened to me before. And so to humor this guy, I opened up the book, which I thought sounded really stupid at the time. It was called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Has anybody read that book in here? Oh, quite a few of you. That's awesome. So right book at the right time for me. I mean, there are a million other books that have the same message, but that was the right book at the right time. And it just happened to be the only book that I had read outside of law school because I made a commitment to myself that I was never going to read again because I read so much in law school. That was a great commitment. There you go, Heather. So the guy hands me the book. I start reading it just to humor him. And I got so pulled into this book that I read it the rest of the flight home. I read it in the cab on the way home. I got to my house, I put my bags down in the front hall and just sat down and I read it until it was finished cover to cover, closed it, made the same kind of sigh that he did, like I right there in that moment made the commitment to grow me. And can you imagine if I hadn't read that book at that time, where would my life be right now? Completely different place. So it's about taking responsibility for that and knowing that, you know, wherever you go is who you bring with you. So wherever you are in your personal development, there's a lid. We'll call it your leadership lid. That's what John Maxwell calls it. And so wherever you are in that, there's nothing else that can exceed that lid. Not your relationships, not your health and fitness, not your finances. Until you grow, you can't grow any of those other parts of your life. So wherever you are, that's where the rest of the world is for you. And you look around, you see your results, that tells you where you are. You want better results? Guess what? Grow you, your results will grow. It's that simple. It really is that simple.